The assassination happened in full view of 12 billion people. President Eleanor Chen, the first elected leader of the United Earth Alliance, stood at the podium addressing the global assembly when the air behind her shimmered and tore open. The entity that emerged 7 feet tall with limbs that moved like liquid mercury didn't hesitate. A flash of cobalt light erupted from its palm, and President Chen collapsed, a smoldering hole where her heart had been. The creature spoke just once before disappearing, its voice translated simultaneously by AI systems worldwide. The hegemony sends its regards. The dimensional rift closed as quickly as it had appeared, leaving Earth's leadership decapitated and humanity reeling in shock and outrage. Commander Zhu Wei of the United Earth Defense Fleet replayed the assassination footage for the 30th time in the secure bunker beneath Geneva. His weathered face remained stoic, but his knuckles whitened as he gripped the edge of the holotable. Orbital sensors captured the energy signature of the rift, reported Admiral Okonkwo, sliding a data tablet forward. It matches the anomalies we've been detecting near Jupiter's moons for the past 6 months. The ones intelligence dismissed as sensor malfunctions, Zhu said flatly. The ones President Chen ordered investigated, despite the Senate's objections. The room fell silent as the implications settled over the hastily assembled War Council. Chen had been targeted precisely because she'd taken the anomalies seriously. "We've identified the attacker," said Director Santos of Earth Intelligence. "The species calls itself the Vrekti, a client race of the galactic hegemony. They're dimension jumpers, hired enforcers. This was a message: stay in your own backyard." Admiral Okonkwo shook her head. "But we haven't even ventured beyond Mars. Our deep space program is still theoretical." "It's not about what we've done," Zhu replied quietly. "It's about what they believe we might do." 3 days later, humanity's response began. For decades, Earth had secretly prepared for extraterrestrial contact, both peaceful and hostile. After the climate wars and the unification that followed, military leaders from former rival nations had combined their classified technologies, creating defensive capabilities far beyond what was publicly acknowledged. "Operation Guillotine is ready," General Martinez announced in the War Council chamber. "Phase 1 can commence within 12 hours. On the main display, a real-time feed showed the enormous construction platforms in Earth's orbit, previously disguised as space debris collection facilities. They were now unveiling their true purpose, assembling massive kinetic bombardment systems. "We've located their base on Europa," Zhu said. "A sophisticated outpost hidden beneath the ice. It's been there for at least 15 years, monitoring us." Director Santos leaned forward. "The Vrekti dimensional technology requires substantial power. Their jump gates can't operate without specialized facilities like the one on Europa." "Then we cut off their escape route," said Admiral Okonkwo. "And then we hunt down the ones who gave the order." The barrage from orbit struck Europa with such force that it cracked the moon's ice shell. The Vrekti outpost, along with 3,000 of their personnel, vanished in the initial bombardment. Earth's newly unveiled fleet stealth vessels, equipped with prototype warp drives, emerged from hidden lunar shipyards and converged on Jupiter's orbit. Commander Zhu led the assault personally. As his command ship approached the remains of Europa, he addressed the combined forces of humanity's first interplanetary military operation. "Today, we show the galaxy that Earth does not forgive those who attack our leaders," he said, his voice transmitting to every vessel. "Today, we show them that humans protect their own." The hegemony had not expected retaliation. Certainly not so quickly, and not with technology that shouldn't have been possible for a civilization at Earth's development stage. The element of surprise gave humanity its first victory. When the Vrekti reinforcements arrived through a massive dimensional gate near Saturn, they found themselves outmaneuvered. Earth's ships had deployed a web of quantum disruptors devices that destabilized the very fabric of space-time, the vector used for their jumps. We've traced the assassination order, Santos reported from Earth Command. It came from a Hegemony Council member named Dravtek. His homeworld is a gas giant in the Cygnus sector. Zhu's response was grim. Send the coordinates. We're not stopping until we reach the source. The war escalated beyond anyone's predictions. Earth's retaliation had caught the hegemony unprepared, revealing weaknesses in their multi-species coalition. Several subjugated races, seeing an opportunity, broke away and allied with the humans. After 6 months of relentless fighting, Commander Zhu's fleet, now joined by ships from 3 former hegemony client species, reached Dravtek's homeworld. The hegemony counselor had already fled, but the symbolic capture of his orbital palace sent shockwaves through galactic civilization. We've intercepted hegemony communications, Santos informed the War Council. They're calling for a ceasefire. They want to negotiate. Admiral Okonkwo studied the intelligence reports. This was never meant to be a war. The assassination was supposed to intimidate us into remaining isolated within our own system while they stripped resources from our outer planets. Then they severely miscalculated, Zhu replied.